To modify an unapproved time off request, scroll to the My Schedule, My Time Off section of Kronos and click My Time Off. An unapproved time off request has a dotted line around it. Click on the unapproved time off request on the calendar and then click Modify. A Modify Time Off box will then pop up. Modifications must follow the same guidelines as time off requests. You can modify the time off request in one or more of the following ways: time off type, request type, and date. To change time off type, click the icon and then select the appropriate time off type. In this example, time off type is changed from personal illness to personal leave. To change request type, click the down arrow in the request type box and make a selection. Please note that if your original request type selection was multiple days, you cannot here modify the entry to full day or partial day. Rather, you must delete the request and then enter a new time off request. In this example, the request type is changed from full day to partial day. If you change from full day to partial day, the total hours box will become visible. You can then change the number of hours you requested. In this example, the total hours is changed from 8 to 4 hours. After making your changes, click Modify Request. The request modifies the original time off request. When your modified time off request is approved, you'll receive an email noting the approval, and a modified time off entry will be added to your timesheet. To modify an approved time off request, log into Kronos and click View My Timesheet. The timesheet for the current pay period will open. To request a modification to an approved time off request, you must have open the Kronos timesheet, which contains the date of the time off request. If necessary, you can use the left-facing arrow to go to the past pay period, or the right-facing arrow to go to a future pay period if your time off request is in one of those pay periods. In this example, the time off request is within the current pay period. Click Change Request, click the down arrow below Change Type and select Modify Time Off. Click the date of the time off request, then select the time off by clicking the right-facing arrow next to the record. Modifications must follow the same guidelines as time off requests. An approved time off request can be modified in one or both of the following ways: time off type, or the number of hours requested for a particular day. You can't request the modification of the date of an approved time off request. To change the date of an approved time off request, you must request the cancellation of the time off request and then submit a new time off request. To change the time off type, click the icon in the time off field and then select a different time off type. In this example, the time off type is changed from personal illness to personal leave. So change the total time requested for the date, delete the amount of time listed, and enter the revised time off amount requested. In this example, the total time requested off for the day is changed from 8 to 4. Do not enter time in the from or to areas. Leave those blank. Enter a brief comment explaining the request, and then click Submit Changes. When your timesheet request is approved, you'll receive an email noting the approval. You can then log into Kronos, click View My Timesheet, and verify that the time off entry has been modified, as it has in this example.